The Pashtun are an Indo-Iranian ethnic group that exists in the country of Afghanistan as well as Pakistan. Now, the Pashtun go by many names. In Pakistan, they're known as the Pathan. And today I'll be speaking about their genetics. So the Pashtun are believed to descend from a group of people known as the Paktians, who lived in a land known as Arachosia. We know this based on Achaemenid records. They've historically always spoken the Eastern Iranian languages, which means that they are related to the Indo-Iranians who originated in Central Asia. Now, from a genetic standpoint, and we have to take into consideration that the Pashtun are incredibly diverse. They're probably the largest tribal ethnic group in the world, with over 300 different tribes. But generally speaking, when we look into their DNA, they've got characteristic signals such as Western Iranian, Central Asian, South Asian, as well as Turkic-related admixture. What's interesting about the Pashtun genome is that when I've run it through these 1st century BC calculators, I oftentimes see elevations of Scythian-related ancestry. That is to say that the Pashtun genome at some point in time, whether it be during the Indo-Saka or the Indo-Scythian, or even the migration of the Kushans, was impacted with the migration of the steppe people. This is why when we look into some Pashtuns' facial features, they've got blue eyes. Many people mistakenly think it's because they've got Russian genes, but in reality, these genetic traits exist within the Pashtun for thousands of years. I really love the Pashtuns. A lot of my friends are Pashtun, and one of my favorite artists to listen to is Farhad Darya. I love his song Babulai. So guys, as I always say this in my videos, if you've done a DNA test and you're interested in learning more about your ancestry, learning which groups you're related to, I can look into your DNA very comprehensively. I can tell you all the ancient civilizations you descend from, and this is something that I love. It's my passion. So if you've done a test like 23andMe, MyHeritage, Ancestry DNA, check the link out in my bio and I'll give you the most comprehensive DNA breakdown you'll ever receive. So on that basis, guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day here in Salvador, Brazil, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out. Just as a side note, as I'm walking into my hotel, I remembered that many Pashtuns have told me, are we descendant from the lost tribes of Israel? And the only thing that I can say to this is that I have not found any genetic evidence to support this. Now, this is not to say that the Pashtuns are not related to that. I just haven't detected any of those characteristic genetic signals. Specifically because, you know, the majority of Pashtuns belong to the haplogroups R1A and J2, and this is quite different to the Jewish haplogroups of E1, B1, as well as J that we find. So again, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but my research has not kind of verified that finding.